What's up, guys? It's Devin. Card Show Pickups video here today. It's the fourth one in a row of doing a Card Show Pickups video, but I've been hitting shows really heavy, so I'm going to keep showing you guys what I've picked up at shows, and I very much enjoyed some of the purchases I made here at this show. I did another table cash out, or as close to a table cash out as I could. A guy had two showcases at the show. I ended up buying everything out of one showcase and half of the stuff out of the other. So it was close to a table purchase buyout at the show, but definitely provided a lot of inventory and should be a lot of fun stuff to show you guys. This show that I attended was the Mishawaka Mondo show. It was in Mishawaka, Indiana. It was on Sunday, September 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It was inside a Holiday Inn, and it was a very interesting show. I liked that it was in the Holiday Inn because Mikey actually came with me. We had two tables at the show. We got their breakfast in the morning. So they had an all-you-can-eat breakfast, and we decided to just pay because we weren't obviously guests of the hotel. We were completely separate. We weren't staying there. So we purchased the all-you-can-eat breakfast. It was $14.99 for each of us, and we absolutely had a phenomenal breakfast. So that was a bonus. Just got to shout that out first and foremost. The format of the show itself was very interesting and a little different. It was more heavy on the TCG side of things, and the non-sports. So there was a lot of Funko Pops. There was a lot of Pokemon. There was a lot of non-sports memorabilia, and a lot of different things that was in that section. So we had to split up into multiple rooms. There was everything that was the non-sports in one room. That was the majority of the show. I'd say there was probably like 80-90 tables of that. And then there was another room, so it's basically like two different event rooms at the hotel. There was another room that was a sports-related room. There was only like 20 tables inside there. There was a couple of the people who sponsored the show that were set up in the hallways right outside of there. Definitely was a little bit lower on foot traffic in the sports side than I'm used to for shows, but it was on the smaller side on a football Sunday, so I think my expectations were kind of low, and they kind of were right around what I expected. Fortunately, I still was able to make some stuff happen, made a little bit of pivot at the show, and bought some Pokemon, which I haven't really done too recently. I probably should keep that in mind as I go to some of these shows. But I ended up making some cool Pokemon purchases, and we'll see how those do in the near coming future. So this was everything that I bought and or traded for at the show. We'll start off with the raw cards. A Rookie Revolution Victor Wembanyama. This is the Cosmic, serial numbered out of 99, 85 out of 99 for Victor. That is a rookie for him. Noir LeBron James, serial number 24 to 25. So one off a jersey number, which is pretty crazy. This is from 2018, and card number 88. It's the Icon Edition. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is the first year that he was with the Lakers. I think 17-18 he was with the Cavs, 18-19 he was with the Lakers. So I believe the first year Noir Laker uniform of LeBron, but somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there. Mosaic stained glass insert of Trevor Lawrence. And then a 2018 Prism DJ Moore red, white, and blue, the barbershop parallel, so to speak, rookie of DJ Moore. So that was all the raw cards. And now these were some of the cheaper slabs. You had a 2018 Pokemon Rayquaza GX PSA 9. And then you had a Charizard V-Star from the Ultra Premium Collection, also a PSA 9. So both of those were kind of on the cheaper side as far as Pokemon slabs. And we'll just kind of go through everything else here. 1998 Upper Deck MJ Living Legend Michael Jordan, the Jordan Files, PSA 8. If you've watched some of my other previous videos, I actually picked this up in a 9 at the card shop that I went to in Indiana after the Fort Wayne show. So kind of interesting. I got a 9 and an 8 right now in hand. And then I actually had a 10 that I bought at the National, I think it was. Or it was the Chicago Sports Spectacular. I think I picked it up. So it was prior to the National. So that's kind of interesting. I've had an 8 and a 9 in hand, and I had a 10. So I've had 3 of the top grades that you can get 1999 Pokemon First Edition Arcanine. So just a base rare there. Shadowless version, PSA 9. 2023 Disney Lorcana Rapunzel Foil, PSA 10. 2024 Disney Lorcana Scrooge McDuck Enchanted, PSA 10. Now, I will say this, I don't know too much about Lorcana, so that's something I'll probably have to learn a little bit. It doesn't hurt to buy these two characters specifically. I think this is going to be the first series of Lorcana was 2023 Disney. I could be completely wrong there. I thought it was with the AN1, and then I believe the Enchanted is some sort of kind of like rare parallel that they have. So I'll have to look into those two. Like I said, I don't know too much. I just saw kind of what those were going for and made an offer on them, and I'll do some learning as I sell those. Maybe I make some money, maybe I lose some. We'll find out. 2023 Prism Victor Wembanyama Orange Ice, PSA 9. 1996 Topps Kobe Bryant Rookie, PSA 9. A 1980 Topps Rebounding Leader Larry Bird, Bill Cartwright, and John Drew, PSA 7. This is a rookie for Larry Bird. 2000 Skybox Impact Tom Brady Rookie, PSA 7. 2022 Prism George Pickens Navy Camo out of, I think, 25 as a PSA 10. 20 out of 25. 2001 Topps Traded Ichiro and Albert Pujols Gold, PSA 7. If I remember correctly, this is a rookie for both of them. Rookies of the year. It's definitely a cool one there. Numbered out of 2001. 2023 Topps Chrome Bobby Witt Jr. Purple Speckle out of 299 with the Rookie Cup, PSA 10. Then a 2014 Pokemon XY Charizard EX Black Star promo, PSA 7. I laugh about this one because I started off the show by doing something nice for a kid. I was looking at a showcase, and he said he was trying to sell a couple of cards because he was looking to buy a Funko Pop behind him. So I bought the Funko Pop for $25, and then I traded it to him straight up for this card, 1-for-1. He was asking like $15 or $20 for this card. So I definitely took a loss on purchasing the card. I paid $25 for the Funko Pop. This is actually worth like $15, like $12 to $15. But then I found out later in the show, as I was walking around and looking at other dealers, he was walking around wheeling other cards that he said he had got for free from other dealers. So probably was one of those situations he didn't really need the Funko Pop. He was going to be able to afford it on his own, but still was something fun that I did at the beginning of the show. So this one was not purchased to potentially make money on. Maybe I'll have to give it away to a kid or do something like that myself. But that was the story behind that Charizard. It was funny, though, because it felt like the way that he was talking about the cards at the beginning, that like he only had 2 cards and his dad had given him those 2 and that he had to sell them. And then by the end of it, I think I saw him trying to sell like 4 or 5 different cards to different dealers as I was talking to them, which was just kind of funny. Out there hustling for sure. 2000 Press Pass Tom Brady Rookie, PSA 9. 2023 Prism CJ Stroud Laser Rookie, PSA 10. Unfortunately, I think all the CJs that I bought have decreased in value, which is kind of how it goes for the QB market. 1989 Score Barry Sanders, PSA 9. 2002 Topps Chrome Tom Brady, PSA 9. A fun pair here. 2017 Pokemon Sun and Moon Shining Legends. This is the Secret Mewtwo GX, the test tube Mewtwo. Graded a PSA 8 and a PSA 9. Definitely tough grades. A PSA 10 provides a very big premium for that card. 2017 Prism Tom Brady Blue Wave, PSA 9. These are serial numbered out of 149. 2018 Select DJ Moore Zebra Field Level, PSA 10. 2003 Topps Chrome Peyton Manning Gold X Fractor, PSA 8. These are serial numbered out of 101. 2020 Panini Mosaic Joe Burrow White Sparkle Rookie, PSA 10. This was the biggest sports card that I picked up at the show. Definitely a very nice looking card. Unfortunately, his team is not playing very well. He's actually been producing fairly well, and he had a good game. I think he had 3 touchdowns and like 300 yards or something, but his defense cannot get stops. So he's providing some points on the board. They just can't catch a win right now. Another Joe Burrow 2020 Mosaic Reactive Gold, PSA 10. And then a pair of LeBron James from 2020 Prism. This is the Kobe Tribute Dunk. Very cool picture there. Silver PSA 9, and then also a hyper version of the card. Also graded a PSA 9. Now we got some Pokemon. A Ultra Premium Collection Charizard V, PSA 10. From XY Evolutions, you got the Mega Charizard EX, graded a PSA 10. The Lugia V Silver Tempest, full art, PSA 9. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at some of these Pokemon sets, so I can't remember if this is a secret rare or an alt rare for Lugia. I'd have to go back and look at that set. It's been a long time since I've opened up some of those packs. Call of Legends Raikou Hollow, PSA 8. Pokemon Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse, the Secret Pikachu full art, PSA 10. The Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. This is going to be the alt art, PSA 10. Another Call of Legends, this time Deoxys Hollow, PSA 8. This set I wasn't too familiar with. It was just part of the table purchase. Pokemon, or Pocket Monster, Japanese Bandai Cardass Vending Gengar Prism. So there is the green version at the bottom and red. So like green coloring and red as a PSA 8. Pokemon promo winner reverse foil of Rocket's Mewtwo, PSA 8, 2003 best of. And then from Crown Zenith, the Mewtwo V-Star, PSA 10. Now, some of these on this stack was definitely some of the more valuable Pokemon from the table purchase. You got the base set Charizard Hollow. This is actually from the Unlimited version because it's not the Shadowless. Hollow Charizard PSA 8. From the Classic Collection base set, going back and celebrating 25 years of Pokemon. The Charizard, same design, obviously a little bit different type of foil, and the 25 Pokemon stamp there, graded a PSA 10. From XY Evolutions, the pre-release Charizard Hollow, PSA 7. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Stormfront, Charizard Hollow, PSA 7. The Full Art Charizard GX from Hidden Fates, PSA 10. That was a nice one. Champions Path Secret Charizard V, PSA 10. Another one of the Lugia V from Silver Tempest, but this time graded a 10. The other one was graded a 9. The Moonbreon 2021 Evolving Skies Alt Art. Definitely the most valuable Pokemon slab. from the day. I actually think it was the most valuable card that I purchased all day. I think these are running right around like 1,200. The Joe Burrow was the second most, right around 1,000. And then this Lugia is actually the third most valuable. If this could have caught an 8, 9, or a 10, it would have been an absolute crazy card. But it's a gorgeous card to begin with. Pokemon Neo Genesis First Edition Lugia Holo PSA 7. Absolutely gorgeous card. It's actually considered, I think it was in the, I saw a video recently, I think it's considered one of the top 5 most valuable or top 10 most valuable Pokemon cards in existence as a 10. Obviously not as a 7, but as a 10, it's considered one of the top 10 most valuable Pokemon cards out there. So an awesome looking Lugia there. Glaceon V from Evolving Skies. This is an alt art PSA 10. And then a couple more. You got an Umbreon GX full art from Hidden Fates, PSA 10. And then I'm not too familiar with this set. It's very new, and I haven't really done anything with it. But Mew EX Special Illustration Rare, graded a PSA 10. So that was everything from that card show from Mishawaka, Indiana. Like I said, it was a Sunday show. Definitely was interesting. Was more heavily based on the TCG side of things. That's why I picked up so much of the Pokemon. A lot of that stuff I haven't really bought recently, so it's kind of, we'll see how I do with it. If I ended up paying too strong, if it's easy to sell, if it's not easy to sell, it'll be something to learn for the future. Maybe I can open up my buying opportunities when I go to shows and I see, you know, TCG tables. Maybe I can get back into it. The Lorcana I'm really interested in. Obviously know a lot of Disney characters growing up around Disney myself and Disney movies. I watch a lot of Disney movies with my son at the moment. So the characters I understand. I got to understand the cards a little bit more. What's considered rare, what's the first set, all that good jazz. So that'll be a good learning lesson, buying a couple of those. But a lot of interesting stuff. I'm very up in the air on whether this was going to be a successful show or not. I think some of the sports purchases I made will definitely work out. The Pokemon I'll be very interested in. So definitely bought a lot of stuff from the show, spent a good amount of money. So definitely some chance to flip some of these and make some money. I'm just unsure about how much. It might be really slim margins on this card show pickups, but we'll have to see once it's all said and done. But that was this video. Again, that was the show in Mishawaka, Indiana. Thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day, and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.